So far, it looks like it's saying I'm live. I'm live. Okay, cool. I got my gear set up. This is impossible odds in some cases.
Where are we?
Case farm all the way. I don't want to just get 7. I want to get all 9. Alright, he'll come at me, but I just dodge him. I'm trying to be as fast as possible. We gotta slam out some of these weapon cases. Eventually I'll get the best weapon case. Okay, now they said that it was specifically the purple weapon cases. So that means that the weapon cases that I actually pick up aren't really going to potentially be the ones that have the serpent in them. And that evidently is, in my mind, making the code seem like during this playthrough I only have one chance to get the serpent. That's why it's so rare. It's coming from the purple weapon cases, they said. Does this have a purple on it? Yes, it does. The only one that's purple like that, and that drops weapon cases on bridge, in the bridge. So, to get my serpent, I have to kill things on the bridge. A bunch. I'm gonna kill this one too. That was a nice fiery explosion. I was ready for this guy here. I'm so curious about the piercing sometimes. Then you. Maximize my weapon output. Just in case I'm wrong about the weapon cases. But it did, like it said either blue or purple. The game was difficult to understand. But if it's like the weapon cases that drop from enemies, maybe that would mean that participating in the RE.net event will work better for me. Because RE.net sometimes gives Ghost Ship awards. It might not be a level 50 serpent, but it would still be something. Okay, don't hit me. Alright, he's just angry. There's my fail-safe. Those archers, man, their graphics just of their projectiles, they'll come straight at you. You're like, either way I went, that projectile was coming to hit me. Seems like you can dodge them when you go to dodge them, it seems like they enlarge and go into a direction just to hit you on purpose. And there's like a mechanic that preemptifies the target. It's funny. But the reason I'm doing 9 weapon case firearms is because, like, even doing the best that I can, I've encountered situations where I wasn't doing good enough, and the final boss hit me and killed me. And yeah, I like to have 9 weapon cases. That way, if anything comes to me unexpected, I still got as many weapon cases as I could. So it's going to be like the other videos. The rewards at the end of each video, each time I do the stage, will be different. Because I want the Serpent and I want the Sledgehammer. Those are the 2 guns that I want. I wanted them to have 5 or 6 slots, hopefully 6 slots. So the Serpent and the Sledgehammer hide behind that one. Wait, there's 2. There's one at the observation. Good, I got machine gun ammo back from that. Alright, so there's 2 potentials spots that could drop the Serpent. One's the big rocky guy up there, and the other guy's on the bridge. So up here I'll grab a weapon case, but the purple weapon case is the guy in the center of the fight with all the hunters. You'll see. He'll drop the weapon case as his body. Hey, Red Mario 13 Anarchy 36. How are you doing today? And I'm really interested in getting the advanced versions of Final Fantasy 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. Especially 5 and 6. That's a lot of them. I thought he was dead. Yeah, you were mentioning that earlier. I could go over to that. Am I doing 3 rounds? Alright. There's that weapon case. So that was a potential Serpent or Sledgehammer right there. The other weapon cases, they're just weapon cases. Unless you can get, 3 or 4 Serpents in a row. That's generally what the game's telling me. You know what? Let's get this. Herb. Yeah, it was always rumored that you can hack in Beatrix, Aerith, and Sephiroth. Very few knew about Edea, Cypher, and Laguna, Kyrus, and Ward. You know, I think you can still equip China in Final Fantasy IX. Oh. Okay, be right back. I'll gain a lot of ammo just by sitting here, but I gotta do something. You know, it's funny that the PlayStation 6 gets many different updates over the years. Alright. I'm looking good on ammo. Yeah, the #1 rule with Cypher and Edea. Don't enter Dolette. There's other towns too. Cypher, you can use his limit break when he's not even mad. Alright, let's see if we can get to 500. Oh, he's gonna hit me. Come on, I'm through. I can get through this. Got some more grenade ammo. Alright. Usually I can get through that a little easier. He can open the door if I wait too long. I think I figured a permanent way around it, but yeah, he can open the door. So this time I took off Gluttony for my shotgun. I was like, wait, I'm not really using my shotgun for anything. I try and use it until it's out of ammo, and I put on damage 5. If I wanted damage 6, it wouldn't be hard to try and get. Just means I gotta kill some more enemies towards the end of the fight. But really, I'm just super hyped trying to get a serpent. Serpents are hands down like the best in the game. Alright, that was a lot of of items for no reason. Yeah, like you had like an all-out like war with Cypher, where you give him like 10 million HP, and like he's super attackive and stuff. He's got 3 great limit breaks. I can't remember them all, but it's like the last one. It's like is a cross, and he blows it up. But yeah, like. There you go, you know better than me. Come on. That was intense. The old key. Hold on, let's see what we got here. Yeah, you do know them all. Good job, Red. I'm proud of you. Edea, does she really need another one? I mean, she could go down in history as the worst limit break in the world, but I don't really see her doing much. Alright, just cure me of my insanity, because this game's driving me crazy. So I have done damage 6 runs. Or try and get damage 6, but other times I just don't even try for it. Yeah, we're gonna be fighting the big powerful. I always say the only one that can actually use Cypher's though is Fire Cross. No Mercy one though, Edea only has one, and that's her Ice Strike. Yep. That's why I said, I mean, if you gave Edea hers, she's only got Ice Strike. Like, I don't think she's got any way of getting better ones. Kairos and Ward, who has the Kairos is pretty fucking cool. I like Lagunas as well. Like, they should have definitely, with that kind of hype, they could have actually sold a lot more copies. Because Lagunas and Kairos' limits are pretty freaking cool. Ward's, I'll admit, it's not that great. Yeah, she does hit Skull of us, right? Yeah, you're going to get grenaded. Laguna has Desperado, and which hits all enemies for big damage. Kairos is a multi-hit of 10 hits called Blood Pain, and Wards is much like Laguna's. Is more like Sid's Dynamite from Final Fantasy VII. Yeah. I like Dragon Dive and Big Brawler in FF7. Like, Dragon Dive is super cool. I could see him doing... He's gonna be in 7 Remake Part 3. Stupid dog. Okay, that's all of them. It's the big boss. No, it isn't. This is the big giant leap. Alright. That's Sonic Assist Plus for you. High hit zone, piercing, and some skill. Put them in the stagger. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, Highwind does hit more times than both, though. For Bear, it's Uga Max, Anger Max. Or Satellite, right? Isn't that one of his last? Alright, this could give me some ammo. Alright, if I get a serpent, it'll be like the laziest serpent I get anybody's ever gotten. I won't get it. It's just a dream now. Me up against the wall. Now die. Don't get up. Whew. Alright. Ooh, that's a little bit tough. Yeah, I didn't do good. Nope, done. Sonic Assist. That's a nope. Again, I'm not impressed. High roller, lightweight. We'll keep that and see what it is. Elhart shirt range. Yeah, I'll check it. There's an M3. There we got about 2 guns that we need to check. Yeah, not that good. You know, that high roller is not that bad. I have a better one. That's the better one. By like 1,000 points better. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep it. And that's another one that I looked at. In Final Fantasy X, Seymour, which is one of the main villains of Final Fantasy X, is a temporary party member. It has no connection to the Sphere Grid. None at all. Then in Final Fantasy 12, you have a lot of stuff. You have, I think, Lars, you have, no, not Lars, Ritas, you have, I forget who all it is. But there's a lot of guest characters in Final Fantasy 12. Some of them would be really cool to join in on hunts. To enhance Final Fantasy 13, you just gotta add in that enemies drop gil. That's literally it. Final Fantasy 15, support one more patch and make permanent AIs that can do almost every mission by themselves. That way a person gets the comrade achievements without any impossible, because if I look at it now, Final Fantasy 15 is the hardest game to get every trophy on because of comrades. But yeah, after a whole run of Ghost Ship Chaos, I had to take a minute break. In Final Fantasy V Advanced, there's extra jobs. I think, yeah, that would be interesting, is to see the advanced jobs in action. I think there's a Necromancer in Final Fantasy V Advanced. In Final Fantasy VI Advanced, there's Diablos. Final Fantasy 1 and 2 have bonus dungeons. Those are the games Square Enix should have released. Alright. Yeah, I mean, you gotta look at the community, Square. We love all of your games. But you don't pay good enough tribute to them. You always take away stuff, and then you make it really easy for everybody else. Like, I did some pretty difficult challenges in Final Fantasies, and they're watered down now because people got like instant access to like guns and cheats. Oh wow, there's a guy over here. Alright, it's gonna be different. Yeah, they got all kinds of good stuff. They really do. Oh, he'll hit me again. Oh, no, he won't. Yeah, show me some Final Fantasy V advanced jobs, Red. Let's start a little meme here. They're playing Resident Evil and talking Final Fantasy. That's why I tell you, if you were to play Final Fantasy Tactics, play War of the Lions. It is better in every single way. Just because it's got more content. Oh, this is the one where they slowly merge. Yeah, this is not my favorite pattern that the game goes in. And right about now, yeah, see, that makes it so much better right there. Cactuar Esper. Like, why don't I want that? Well, where am I? Well, screw this. That blob's not even exploding. I have no idea what I just experienced. That's it's advanced number 6. What's some advanced jobs? And 5. Diablos gives like HP plus 80% or some shit like that. Or 50%. I don't know. Yeah, Bahamut's is 50% and Diablos is 80%. Cactuar is speed, then there's another Esper, an FF6. Maybe it's Gilgamesh, I don't know. Yeah. How did this guy live past that attack? Yeah, Leviathan was added then. So Alexander's probably in there too then. Isn't there like a necromancer in Final Fantasy V? And maybe Onion Knight. Oracle, Canyoneer, Gladiator, and Necromancer. Yeah, there we go. Why don't I want that in my Pixel Remastered 2025 collection? I mean, if I could have the system in the game, I'd have the system in the game, but it's all discontinued. I can't get the games anymore. They're discontinued. Makes me want to emulate them. Oh, so Alexander is always in Final Fantasy VI. Let me think about what else it is. But yeah, those job classes, what do they do? Like, what's Oracle do? Canyoneer, Gladiator? I've read some of it, actually. I know my Final Fantasy. Well, my apartment's been completely sanitized. I think my doctor's actually playing a game with me because I can't. I am told not to drink any more teas or juices, and I'm like, all right, well, let's see how it pans out. So far, it sucks. Yeah, and General Leo. They could have made General Leo a party member. Alright. Yep. I wouldn't know. I mean, I'm also just asking Square Enix to make me games that they've already made. They could resell me them. I'd play them again. And that's another 5 to 10 years on my life of playing Final Fantasy. Like sooner or later, everybody I know is going to be dying or close to it. These hunters are crazy. Oh. There we go. rid of them. I don't know why I had to spend that many of them. Yeah, all it would do is enhance the experience, Red. That's literally all it would do. Everybody would get that version of the game and they'd be like, yeah, that's probably the best version. It had everything that everybody else is gossiping about, and it also had more, and that's better. Cause yeah, if they made all of Final Fantasy 1 as like Garland being like just like the first half of side content that's coming, like that'd be cool. Like I like games like 7 Rebirth that are just jammed with content. Like I love the multiple content that they actually include. Well, that was trying to get ammo. I will be trying it again here in a minute. I'm gonna get up here. Even though I think I want to do that. Pass him. My weapon case, get that out of there. Yeah, 10, and yeah, there's so many characters in 12. Well, he's gonna break that early. Ha. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna get my cup of water, and I got a headless wireless headset, so I can just walk over here, get into the fridge. You know, I can't even have vitamin water. What is that, man? Like, all my life I've drank, like, good tea and juice. And now it's too much. It's like some doctors will tell you right away. They'll be like, you can't eat protein. Or how about this? You can't eat bacon, greasy food. Yeah, I understand. You shouldn't eat that all the time. But you have to have the basic food groups in your system. The basic food groups is dairy, grain, meat, fruit, and veggies. It's the pyramid scheme of the 5 basic food groups. If you eat a balance of those, you're doing good, but you could be allergic to something, and you have to find out what that is. Oh, I probably should have done that. I mean, I walked away with 400 ammo on my machine gun. I mean, if you defeat him, you'll get the scene from Cosmos Canyon, right? Where he blows up. He is in a situation where he could, morph. No? He couldn't have morphed magic sources, could he? Higher magic attack equals better Knights of the Round. Alright, I'm getting into the corner. He just straight up came at me. Wow. Don't come at me. Stay as one. There's the old key, and I literally tear it down to everyone. It's just me in the weapon case now. That's not usually how it goes, but alright. After Diamond Weapon, Ultima Weapon comes available at Diamond Weapon. So you can go into Midgar with Cloud's Ultima Weapon. Yeah. Trust me, it gets on my nerves when I get hit, but at the same time, I'm not that good at this game. Like, I know a lot of side quests open up after Diamond Weapon. Like, some Disc 3 content in most people's guides are actually able to be done in Disc 2. Like the 4th bracelet. Everybody thinks it's just a Disc 3 armor, but it's not. I'm dead. No soft reset, nothing. It's because I got anxious. Molder. That's a, very rare weapon. Pell Rider, I'll take it, see what it is. Government, no. And I literally think that's all of them. Nope. Nope. Well, let's look at that weapon that we got. I don't have to go to the shop to replenish. So, what was it? A Pell Rider? That's a pathetic weapon. That Molder isn't. It's not bad, but it's not good either. Is there a way to save preset? Well, anyways. It would be like this, for a shotgun. Let me think, the best shotgun that I got then. This could potentially be my second build. We got the mortar. Movement becomes limited, and yeah, speed. Yeah, that's a big thing. Cerberus, movement's limited again. These can be turned. Okay. If we go here to long range, we can put long range plus on that. Hold on, these might actually not be good weapons at all. Can we add lightweight? Oh, you can only tag level 50 weapons. Oh crap. I mean, I'm collecting the weapons. They're just not that good. Alright, be right back. I'm gonna take like 5 to 7. Or 6 to 7. Alright, that's what would happen after diamond weapon. Alright, I gotta make sure I did this right. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Oh wait, I messed up. Actually, it's gonna take me a little longer. I'll put the controller down and walk into the area. Alright, one thing I'll note why I'm AFK, I'm not at the screen, I can't read comments or anything like that. But in Final Fantasy IV, their complete collection, it just had the extra characters. So they also had like this bonus dungeon where you could get like ultimate weapons for those characters. And Edward had like the best stats in my game. He had better than Rydia. Then there's the twins. They have this spell that's specifically for Edge. And in the main game, they don't use that spell because Edge is never in the same party as them. So it makes that spell useless. You got twin cast, which is awesome. And then you get like this honest respect for the twins, that being a good black mage and a good white mage, and even better together. But I mean, you got Rydia and Rosa. Rosa is like really crap as a white mage. Like, Rosa is not a good white mage. Hold on all comments till the end of the rant. Let's see, who all characters can you be? You can be Yang, you can be Sid, you can be the twins, Kane, Edge, Rydia, Rosa, Cecil. I don't think you can actually resurrect Tella. Oh, Edward. Yeah. Edward becomes an absolute genius and builder of musicians. He's not just a spoony bard anymore. And he deserves like a good place in your main party. Yep. I think his legendary harp is found in the story, but it's also in that final dungeon. Okay. I'm returning to the room. Okay, the result screen. No sound at all. I'm sorry about that. Okay. This time with some fillings. 9 weapon case runs. I am back in the living room again. I can read comments.
Where are we?
He's got some range. There's 3 of them right there. That took a chunk out of me. Alright, I'm just gonna hit that thing down. I can run past these 2. Elevator shaft. Are we talking about Fuzz Gamer? His 3D stream of FF7. Right before Midgar, he can get death penalty. Did you know that? If he goes right now with a chocobo to Vincent's thing, when he kills Diamond Weapon, he can get death penalty. I'm pretty certain of it. Because Diamond Weapon's the turning point in most of the games. What, death penalty? No, you have to do it on disc 2 before and after Diamond Weapon. So like he should just go to the Chocobo, ride it to, what's her name? The cave, Lucia's, or Lucretia's cave. And that should be like the beginning of his next stream. Then he can do the underwater reactor. He can do the Zack flashback now, where you see Zack's fate. Why isn't this knocking them down? It did that time. And once more. I think Aerith's ghost is there now. In Sector 5. Yeah, Battle Arena's not a bad idea, Red. Especially where he's at right now. He can get Wolf Summon. And he can win 10 Chocobo races with his gold Chocobo and get like some really good rewards. And with his extra GP that he gets from the Chocobo races, he can get those Wonder Square rewards too. I think it's Gil up and EXP up series. I don't see that because he could farm ribbons. Oh yeah, and the Gil Plus and the XP Plus. I completely forgot about those. And the snowboard mini game. I know you get a safety bit from that if you want it. What? Cost 2 grenades. Alright, 1 weapon case up above. I know I should always get 9, because in case I die, it'd be nice to get some good luck on some of the weapon cases. So for my channel, we'll just believe there's a difference between the weapon cases you pick up and then the purple weapon cases you kill enemies and obtain. Okay. And I want you to look over there. Okay, you're not. Look over there then. Look over there. There's the weapon case. Your old key. I'm good on health. I haven't been hit. I got 4 herbs. I mean, crystal bangles. I think a lot of the crystal gear in the what is it? Icicle Inn. That's underrated. Like Icicle Inn's got some pretty good stuff. Alright, here we are. So you've gotten 3 weapon cases so far. Each one of those could be quite a bit of multiple things. Or is it diamond gear then at Icicle Inn? Alright. Killed that person. Why did I bring out my shotgun? That does not make sense. Forgot about that. I gotta get through you and got this weapon case. Fell out of there. Alright. It's crystal. Like it's got the crystal sword, crystal everything. I promise you, Icicle Inn has the crystal. Look up Icicle Inn shop on like Wikipedia. Are you sure that you don't get any crystal gear from Icicle Inn's weapon shop? Yeah, the crystal weapons. There we go. Crystal sword, like crystal gloves, stuff like that. Those weapons are underrated. They're actually really good. And they can last the duration of like the time you can get them to, you know, by the time you can get Ultimate Weapon. Ragnarok is another underrated piece of gear. It's not bad. Like Heaven's Cloud, it's not that bad. Ooh, I shocked myself. Oh, well, I remember the crystal sword, so I've always just interpreted those as like really good weapons, actually. That was a crazy attempt there. One time they had me stun locked. Both of them. Alright, what we got going on? When you have the Highwind Costa del Sol shop and the bar changes, and they have other weapons like the long barrel R. Yeah. What's your favorite weapon of like all Final Fantasy? Is it the blood sword? Is it the never think about some weapons. Is it the Avenger from Final Fantasy 4, or is it like Valiant Knife, Ultimate Weapon? What's your favorite weapon in Final Fantasy? Your best gimmick weapon? Yeah, they just boost up the stats and stuff of it. I always like the Tinkerbell. Tinkle, yeah. I like the bows in Final Fantasy 4. I like those a lot. Yeah, everything. I mean, there's a lot of good bows. I like the bows that can instantly kill. Alright, last 2 grenades. Too close. Down, boy. Well, then you just try and KO me. This one I've always called Thumb Rachel. Alright, with this guy, I always dance with him the way he wants to be fought. Fall down. There we go, he fell. Alright, I'm gonna really hit this guy with like a lot of shotgun. A lot of shotgun. Now Magnum. Bow. Wowzer.
Don't think.
Some of my favorites in Final Fantasy is Blood Sword. Let me think. I mean, there's some legendary stuff, but I'm gonna skip like the Masamune and all that stuff. Like weapons that I think are most interesting to me is probably stuff with just blunt damage. Even though Ultima's really good, I would still prefer like Ragnarok or Heaven's Cloud. They didn't give me anything that round. Sledgehammer, 48. Let's see if the sledgehammer is actually any good though, because it's probably not. Fires multiple bullets at once. Modifications are powerful. Movement speed becomes limited and recoil is increased. Now it's only a 5 slot. That's a bonus, I guess. So we got sledgehammer. How many do we got so far? We have revelator, martyr, sledgehammer, raider, Cerberus, prowler. We're building quite a collection of them, but some of them don't have that many good slots. And yeah, so there's the sledgehammer I've been looking for, but I'm wanting a level 51, and it's got to replace this Windham. Or maybe I just don't know my guns very well. Alright, Red, you mentioned a lot of really good weapons. Let me mention some of mine. Kane's Lance, I really like it. Alright, it's probably my favorite lances in the entire Final Fantasy history. When it comes to swords, it's like Ultimate Weapon or something that's just a blunt hitter instead. Blood sword. When it comes to daggers, main gouge or real straight blades. When it comes to bows, some of them have assassin crossbows or like crossbows that instantly kill. When it comes to the advanced versions, Ragnarok's no longer the best one. I think they all have better weapons than those. And just better gear. Thanksgiving's coming up. We're all gonna have fun, eat some food. Might not have the best roots for a holiday, but it still makes us happy to celebrate something. Most people just celebrate it for food. Let's see, what else is there for weapons? Let's see. For staves, like Staff of the Magi, Zeus's mace, yeah, summons, Hellfire, Diamond Dust, Judgment Bolt, Mega Flare. Alright, here's the thing. There's Nina Flare, there's Flare, then there's Dark Flare, then there's Mega Flare, then there's Giga Flare, then there's Terra Flare, and then there is X Flare. Okay, so that's like 7 or 8 flares. There's Shadow Flare. There's let me think. There's a bunch of flares, so yeah. There's a traditional Final Fantasy. The Nano flare is not the worst. Well, yeah, it is the worst because it's the weakest flare. Alright, let's get back into the Resident Evil world. Alright. Ooh, Holy Lance, I like that. Level 3 flare, he says. You like how I just listed every flare? Dark Flare and Shadow Flare are different, but they're the same at the same time. It's like Doom Gaze and Death Gaze, and they're the same in my eyes. Really? He'll always get me one or two times. The other ones I can just run right by. Let's see. I never liked Excalibur 2. Okay? I just don't like it. It's a crap weapon, crap restraints, and it's not good. They have like other versions of it too. They really do. They have Worm Hero Blade, which is kind of like it. Just complete crap. Like, yeah, another way to get it. Final Fantasy has a tendency of catching magic in a bottle, but then never being able to make better magic out of after that. Oh, where's my drink? Alright, water. Holy Lance always gets good because you can cast Holy. Maxed up on machine gun ammo. That's a good thing. Ragnarok in Final Fantasy 15 was really good. It's still definitely one of the better Final Fantasy weapons you get. Not so much in Final Fantasy Tactics, but in other versions, Final Fantasy, they have better Ragnarok weapons. It's even in 16 for crying out loud. And they cut like a lot of Final Fantasy traditions with bravery, faith, and all that stuff. I mean, it's not even worth it. All it is a cinematic game. That's it. There's hardly any gameplay to it. Maybe you get stuck on some boss for some little reason or something, but it's nothing too bad because you can always just restart and have like full potions. It's just a cinematic game. That's all it was meant to be. It wasn't meant to be anything other like strategy or anything. It was supposed to be like, this is the story of the icons that inhabit the world. And it shows the tale of Ifrit and how he loved Shiva. And it didn't go into like the Celestial War. Like we know that during the Celestial War, the gods decided to go to sleep for the hero of light to come, and Ifrit's like, I don't want to go to sleep. And they end up kicking Ifrit's ass because you got all the other Espers in their storyline, and they're all on the same side. It's pretty much Ramath and Bahamut. They're both key aspects to controlling Ifrit. Shiva is his complete polar opposite and can actually kill Ifrit on multiple occasions. Shiva she got divided into many Shivas. There were the Shiva sisters. They're one of the few Espers, like some of the same Espers in 13. There's Alexander, Bahamut, Odin, and then let me think. Odin. There's no Ifrit. There's the Shiva sisters. But the rest of the summons are pretty unique. Like Vanille, Saz. They get completely different kinds of summons. And so they did the same thing in 12, actually. Ifrit's not in 12. He's an airship. So is Bahamut. Okay, hold up. Shotgun shells and a full-on shotgun. Yeah, to know that there was somebody in the world that actually tried to put on their game for over 1,000 hours, I think is what he was trying to do. And he went through like 4 or 5 more probably PlayStations just to get Excalibur 2 in like 2017 or something. Got hit. we're going to go and find that. Find it. Find that. Oh no. Down. There we go. Secure up, and we got like a bunch of things to do this. Full on health again, don't need to go to that guy. I don't know, there wasn't a gimmick in Final Fantasy V, I think it was a Thornet and the cursed ring and all that stuff, the cursed gear. I was like, if they could have actually made that shit broken. Oh, hold up. It would have worked out. You'd have an undead party that can't be killed. Been pretty cool. Pretty freaking funny to see play out. Yeah, it made its return in Final Fantasy VI. I've seen multiple ways of healing the dead. And it's been ultimately the best thing about them is they can't freaking die. Ultimately, I just made my way there. In Final Fantasy II, you'd have those ultimate characters, you know, the guest characters you get. They'll join. It gives a whole list of other characters to master spells on. I'd still be playing Final Fantasy II. So yeah, I got a sledgehammer. I gotta look up the modification for it and see if it's actually any good. I want those level 50s, but I think that's a little bit asking too much. I really do. Alright, gotta find the wall lookers. One down. He's alive, but I'll just leave him be. Give me ammo. Bridge. Almost there again. That was crazy. Oh crap. There's the weapon case. And I'm out of there. Final Fantasy X, the zombie status worked a little more in your favor than the other games. Speaking of undead, yeah, we're talking Resident Evil. I need to get the gloves. Then this is the, yeah. Then the rocks. These two rocks will be taken out with the grenades. Archer can die. Blob can die. no, there isn't. Then the Rachels. Oh shit, I thought that one was dead. Alright, now it's time for the boss. It might be better rewards if I join in at 49. Level 49. Alright, here's my shotgun blues. Here we go. Open your chest. Alright, well, yeah, I'm done playing around. Magnum time. Okay, that was my last one. I got a sledgehammer last time. That boss is never easy. He always hits me a couple times. Points that I can't do anything at, you know. None of those were at all remotely looking good. I got crap that turn. Oh well, like I said, I'll look into the RENet. And this is what I can say about it right now, is that since I've done so much and I've gotten like max gil, or you know, if I go into stage here, adjust my weapon level, and do this, there's a chance that I'll quickly get a weapon that I'm looking for. How many bullets does this thing hold? Alright. Seven bullets. Couldn't get him. Let me just retire. I got something for it, crazy bitch. Yeah, it wasn't that great. Damage 5, it's not bad. Alright, let's hope that the bonuses stay on that level, because they did. Alright, it shouldn't be. Yeah, it's still just as crazy. Alright, get away from me, Rachel. Trying to get those double criticals. Nope. Double critical. Triple critical. As a custom part. Alright, yeah, y'all getting grenaded. There's plenty of black herbs or green herbs. It's been the biggest stoner joke of all Resident Evil. What do you give? Shotgun shells, really? Alright, yeah. He's the last one to die. Oh, crap. Grenade you. Oh, crap. I didn't hit. Crap. Illegal custom part. I don't need any illegal custom parts. This one's hard enough. There's more of them. I'm gonna need all of the weapons I can get. There's one down. Oh no. How staggered can you get? Alright, not that staggered. Oh crap. Alright, it is a multiplayer game. If I had another player, I could probably do it better. Winham, not interested. Damage 3, no. Metal kit 3. Hunting gear, none of that was good. It's gear, but it's not good gear. Anyways, I'll be hopping off now. See you later.